Welcome, this is Andrew Stearns, Holistic Health Practitioner. I am in the kitchen where the magic happens, not that other room. You are what you eat. How many times have we heard that? But are we practicing that? Are we honoring our bodies, our goals? Are we getting to be the best version of ourselves through our nutrition? Let me tell you a little equation, a little statistic that I don't like. It's the people who say, well, exercise is 40%, nutrition is 60%, nutrition is 70%, exercise is just 30. Let me give you the real truth, the facts. Exercise is 100%. Nutrition is 100%. We don't want to borrow from either one. I'll tell you this now, I'll tell you this forever. You cannot out-exercise bad nutrition. Believe me, I've tried. It doesn't work unless you're maybe 16, 17 years old. So unless you are that person, stick with me. Let me ask you if you've done this before. I'm coming to you right now in beautiful downtown Miami, Brickell. We can walk outside and have 30, 40, 50 different restaurants, cuisines at our fingertips. We can get on our phone, Uber Eats, DoorDash, etc. How many of us have set goals, knowing we have to eat better, eat differently, but we're using the word diet. We're using the word fasting, things that are less than, things that are reactive, not empowering. We go out with our friends, birthday, event, wedding, travel, and we say, oh my God, this is just too much fun. How could I not have a little bit of this? How can I not share a little bit of that? Am I saying all my clients, including myself, are perfect? Absolutely not. Am I saying you have to be 100% to get 100% results? No. Very often, you can beat yourself up by cheating rather than just enjoying that cheat meal and getting back on track the next day with your exercise, with your supplementation, with your nutrition. What would you do if I told you you can eat perfectly, know exactly what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, which supplements to take, and every single thing you eat will taste good? I know it sounds too good to be true, like I'm an infomercial. That is the way you should be eating, and that is what I promise to my clients. What I specialize in as a holistic health practitioner, again, is taking a look at every aspect of what makes us a human being, of what makes us closer and closer each and every day, work toward our goals or step away from it. Where I see people failing the most is here in the kitchen, nutrition, what they are eating. Again, we cannot exercise bad nutrition, but we can make improvements every single day. What I show them through the science of metabolic typing, I know it's a big word, but I'm gonna simplify it, customized nutrition. If we're an Eskimo, our meals would be pretty simple. Tons of fat, tons of protein, very little vegetation, because that is what is not local to those people, those indigenous regions. We've all gotten on planes, left our homes, countries, somehow, some way. We are truly a degree of a melting pot, especially here in Miami and across the United States. So for me to say that everyone should eat the same is ridiculous. That's a fantasy to sell a book, sell a system, and sets you up for failure. Through the testing of metabolic typing, we're gonna figure out genetically what controls the body, the different control centers, the dominances in the body, meaning how are foods going to behave in your body and why it's different than, say, somebody else. I know you know someone who's eaten a lot of fat, a lot of protein, and they feel great. The pounds just melt off. And maybe you've tried it or something similar and it didn't work. Yes, for 1/3 of the population, that's a great approach. For the other third, it is the worst approach. And for the third left over in the middle, no difference. I'm not here to have you feeling bad or making no difference. I'm here to make sure you accelerate forward exponentially and enjoy what you eat. Food should taste good. Through the denaturing of food, eating foods that are commercially made and overly processed, we have desensitized our taste buds with so many options that aren't indigenous to our genetics. We can make choices simply based on taste, to what we like, what we enjoy. But is this working us closer and closer to our goals, whether that be weight loss, performance, health, strength, or all the above? When I get your results after our testing, what we're going to do is have a results section. After I get the results from your metabolic typing test, we're gonna sit down and have a results session. We are gonna take our time. We're gonna go over, as I said, the dominances throughout the body, body. We're gonna look at different control centers. We're gonna look at your hormonal matrix, okay? Your circadian rhythm or your hormonal tides throughout the day. I know the stuff can get confusing, and don't get me started on some of the gurus online that are pushing, pulling you in a certain direction. We're gonna sift through that and get to the bottom of what works best for you and finally figure this out. And one of the reasons I'm in the kitchen is some of the programs I offer, some of my clients use me for just this. In other words, there are cooking classes, there are meal preps involved, there are grocery shopping tours, and if, hey, you're good in the kitchen, you already have a good skill set, know how to hold a knife, then what we can do is create some quick, healthy meals, throw something different in there to break up, sometimes, the monotony of exercise and recovery. So join me on this journey. It starts with the first step. That first step is signing up for a consultation free of charge. We can go over your nutrition plan. We can get an idea of what your lifestyle looks like and why you may be hitting your head again and again on some of the challenges of nutrition. So if this sounds good to you and you know one of the missing aspects to your routine is nutrition, I'd love to hear about it and be of service. Click on the link, tell me a little bit about yourself, your goals, start writing down what you're eating. We'll have a look when we go over the free consultation. Hope to hear from you soon.